Once upon a time, in a kingdom sparkling with sugar-spawn towers and rivers of lemonade, lived a princess named Penelope. Princess Penelope was known far and wide for her kindness, her love of strawberry tarts, and her rather peculiar problem. You see, Princess Penelope had the hiccups. Hic. Asterisk. It wasn't just an occasional hiccup after drinking her fizzy lemonade too fast. Oh no! These were royal, room-shaking hiccups that had been with her since she was a baby. She'd hic asterisk in the middle of a royal decree, making the trumpets jump. She'd hic asterisk during her harp lessons, causing the strings toot at the annual royal ball. Her hiccups made the chandeliers sway as if dancing along. Hic asterisk. Oh, bother, she'd sigh, her shoulders bouncing with another one. Her father, the king, a kind man with a very large crown and an even larger heart, was terribly worried. "My dear Penelope," he'd say, patting her back a little too hard, "we must find a cure for these boisterous burps." He summoned the wisest minds and the silliest jesters from all corners of the kingdom. First came the royal physician, a stern-looking man with spectacles perched on his nose. "Your Majesty, Princess," he announced, "the cure is simple. Hold your breath and count to 100. Penelope took a deep, deep breath, her cheeks puffing out like two ripe apples. She counted 1 2 double quotes all the way to 99. Just as she was about to reach 100, a giant hic asterisk burst out, sending the physician's spectacles flying. Next, the royal jester, Jip, cartwheeled into the throne room. "I'll scare them out of you, princess," he cackled, pulling a rubber chicken from his pocket and jumping out from behind a curtain. "Boo!" he yelled. Penelope just giggled. "That was a good one, Jip," she said, and then hic asterisk. The hiccup was so powerful it blew Jip's floppy hat right off his head. They tried everything. They made her drink water upside down, which was very messy. They had her eat a spoonful of sugar, which was delicious but didn't help. They even had the royal choir sing the lullaby backwards, which just sounded very, very strange. Nothing worked. The hiccups, it seemed, were here to stay. Penelope grew tired of all the fuss. She loved her father and her kingdom, but she just wanted to be a normal princess. One sunny afternoon, she decided to escape the castle for a little while. She tiptoed past the guards, who were busy trying to balance spoons on their noses to cure their own sympathy hiccups, and slipped out into the whispering woods. The woods were beautiful. Sunlight dappled through the leaves, and birds sang sweet melodies. Penelope walked and walked, enjoying the peace and quiet. Well, mostly quiet. Hic asterisk. Hic asterisk. Hic asterisk. Her hiccups echoed through the trees, startling a family of squirrels who dropped their acorns in surprise. Feeling a bit sad, she sat down by a babbling brook. A tiny frog with big, curious eyes hopped onto a lily pad in front of her. It croaked, which in frog language probably meant, "What's all the racket?" Penelope sighed. "It's just me," she said to the frog. "I'm Princess Penelope, and I can't hic stop hiccuping." The little frog blinked. Then it did something unexpected. It puffed out its green throat and let out a tiny, squeaky hic. Penelope looked at the frog. Surprised, the frog looked back at her and hiccuped again, a little louder this time. Hic. A giggle escaped Penelope's lips. It was the silliest thing she had ever seen. She hiccuped back at the frog. Hic. The frog, in return, puffed up its chest and let out its biggest hiccup yet, which sounded more like a pop. Pop hic. Penelope started laughing. Not just a polite princess titter, but a real, deep belly laugh. She laughed so hard, she rolled back on the mossy ground. The frog hiccuped, she hiccuped, and they both laughed together. She had never met anyone who understood her problem, let alone shared it. Suddenly, in the middle of her laughter, Penelope stopped. She waited. 1 second, 2 seconds, 10 seconds. A whole minute passed. She held her breath, not because she was trying a cure, but out of sheer surprise. The hiccups were gone. They had vanished. She sat up, her eyes wide. She looked at the frog, who simply blinked and let out a contented ribbit. She hadn't been scared. She hadn't been holding her breath or drinking water upside down. She had just been happy. She had been sharing a silly moment with a new friend. Penelope jumped to her feet. "Thank you, little frog," she exclaimed. She gave the lily pad a gentle pat and then ran all the way back to the castle. Not a single hiccup in sight. When she burst into the throne room, the king and the entire court were anxiously waiting. "Penelope, you're back. Digi, digi." The king couldn't finish his sentence. Penelope smiled, the biggest, brightest smile she had ever smiled. "They're gone, Papa. The hiccups are gone." The entire court gasped. The royal physician dropped his clipboard. Jip the jester dropped his rubber chicken. A great cheer erupted through the castle. The king swept Penelope up in a giant hug. But how? What was the cure? Was it a magical potion? An enchanted song? Penelope shook her head, her laughter bubbling up again, this time without any hiccups. "No, Papa. It wasn't magic or medicine. It was a friend." She told them all about the little hiccuping frog in the whispering woods. She explained that sometimes the best cure for a problem isn't to try to force it away, but to share it, to laugh at it, and to not feel so alone. From that day on, Princess Penelope never had a chronic case of the hiccups again. Oh, she might get one or two after a particularly fizzy glass of lemonade, just like everyone else. But they never stayed. And every afternoon, she would visit the Whispering Woods with a strawberry tart to share with her small, green, and occasionally hiccuping friends. She learned that the greatest magic in the kingdom wasn't found in spell books or potions, but in the simple, wonderful power of laughter and friendship. Thanks for listening to our story today. I hope you enjoyed the tale of Princess Penelope. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more magical adventures. We love sharing stories with you. See you next time.